Well, good evening. It is great for me to be able to share with you tonight and just to be a part of your group, even if it's through video, is such a blessing for me. I know Debbie and I have been blessed to be able to visit a couple groups now. Obviously, we're only have had an opportunity to visit two so far, and being the third week tonight, maybe we're in your group watching this video with you. And if not, we just are so excited to be able to visit with your group and to be a part of what God is doing. We are thrilled to see how the Lord is using you guys as you gather together in the homes to impact and minister to our community and to one another. It is a joy for me to be able to kind of kick off tonight thinking about the community that we live in. All of these people, as we talked about on Sunday morning, the refugees that are amongst us, people that are hurting, people that are lonely, people that feel lost, their whole world has been turned upside down, and they've come here to the United States looking for peace, and they haven't always found that. And we as a church have such an open door from the Lord to be able to minister to them. And so this is what the life groups are about. They're about an opportunity for us to come together and not only to say, okay, this is what I've learned, this is what's going on in my life, or that was a great point in the message, or I didn't like that point in the message. But it's a time for us to say, how are we going to allow the Word of God to take effect in our lives? And then how are we going to live that Word out? And, tonight we have the opportunity to talk about refugees and how we can minister to them. And not only, kind of the plight of the refugee and hearing the stories and talking, but what are we going to do with it? And I don't know about you, but I was ministered to by those that spoke on Sunday. And, as you start your discussion tonight, one of the questions is going to be, what was your view on refugees before Sunday's message? And what is your view today on refugees? And I know there's a lot of political stuff going on, and, really don't want you guys to get into that tonight. What's important is, what is our view as the church on how to minister to the people that God has clearly in his sovereignty allowed to come into our land. And so I really pray the Lord meet you guys and really lead you by his Spirit. And, I don't know about you, but maybe one of the speakers over another one really ministered to you. And I want you to encourage maybe someone tonight in what the Lord spoke to you. And then to kind of end the night in the discussional time, I really want you guys to talk about how your group is going to get involved in reaching out to refugees. We all have different gifts. And the cool thing about this ministry is, it doesn't take someone that can teach the Bible, or someone that's a great speaker. But as you heard about the ministry there with the refugees here in our area, I mean, it's as easy as picking up furniture. Some of you guys are real good at that, going around doing errands and getting furniture from one place, taking it to another, or it's about taking a meal to someone. I know some of you ladies and a few of you guys are really good at that, putting together a nice meal and dropping it off, and maybe with a card and telling them we love you and just embracing them. Maybe it's coming into a home and decorating. Some of you are really good at that, and just helping out some of these ladies, just building a friendship, penetrating one of these communities, as I know Nick's heart is to do. And as we begin to do that, to be able to really, find a way to love on them. Maybe it's being with their kids and relating with them and finding them a job. I know that's a big thing. Any of you that have businesses that would be willing to hire one of these guys, or know someone that would, just these kinds of things and many, many more things. And again, I want to encourage you guys to reach out to Nick Ramos and find out more of how your group can get involved. So discuss that tonight and talk about, what can we do? What would we like to do? What could be our part in ministry? And I know this, in our 8 groups that we have now, I mean, if each of you guys just took one thing and said, hey, we're going to do that, well, we're going to do a lot. That's a huge, huge start. So hopefully you're able to discuss that, and just looking forward to what God's going to do, the outcome, the fruit of this ministry is going to be from each of your groups. And then lastly, just wanted to say a quick word on next week. Next week, we are meeting here at the church for the Passover meal. It does cost because we do need to pay for the food. And so it is $10 a person. It is $5 for kids. Again, if you've got really little kids that aren't going to eat much, don't worry about it. But we do need you to sign up. Your leader should have a sign-up sheet tonight. We do need you guys to get signed up on that. If you could pay tonight, that would be great. And if you can do that, then just on Sunday morning, come to the table and pick up your ticket. We will have the information that you're signed up, that you're paid. If you can sign up tonight but can't pay tonight, that's fine. We do need to get a count so we know if we need to do it in the sanctuary or if we can do it in the fellowship hall, which makes a big difference for the labor to put it together. So if you could get signed up and give us a commitment tonight, that would be really great. And again, the table's available on Sunday to pick up your tickets or pay if you need to do that. Well, the Lord bless you guys and just guide you and lead you tonight, and looking forward to what the Lord is going to continue to do. Remember to pray for our Easter outreaches, for our Sunday morning, the pancake breakfast, and remember to invite people out. So as you guys pray tonight, please do pray for that. And hey, let's talk about who we're going to invite and pray with each other about that, hold each other accountable on that, and looking forward to what the Lord is going to do. God bless you guys and have a great, great group tonight.